Good morning, I'm Jesse with Three Little Goats Homestead, and we gotta go check some stuff over here. Alrighty, so Mr. Parker with Parker Plumbing Services reached out to me yesterday and wanted to know if he can come out and check to make sure we still have fall on all of our plumbing that he put down with the septic lines and stuff. The reason why is because we've had rain for the last 3-4 days, which is great. We needed the rain, but it also softened up everything and it looks like it settled down. So he wants to make sure that all of our septic lines still have the appropriate fall and not sagging in the middle and stuff like that. So he has to come out and just dump some water into there and see if it drains out properly. And I was like, I can do that. He's a pretty busy man, and it's really awesome that he actually reached out and thought about this stuff, even though technically he's done. But the guy's he stands by his work. He's pretty outstanding. So I said, I'll take care of it, and if there's an issue, I'll call you back. All right, so what do I need to do? I need to dig up the entrance to the septic, or the exit. I guess it would be the exit to the septic. It was just right there. That's where I marked it. And then I'm going to take a gallon of water and pour it down these pipes and see how it goes. And this is not going to be fun because it is a muddy mess, but it should make it a little bit easier to dig. All right, I'm going to get some tools. All right, I'm going to get some tools and get right to it.
Crack of dawn, I'm already gone. Got dirt in my veins and boots worn strong. Wake up with the sun, stretch out my spine. Pour black coffee and I'm out on time. Living off land where the wild things grow. Ain't no shortcut, just steady and slow. Back roads and blisters, blood in the soil, earning every acre with sweat and toil. Built this dream with my two hands, a man in his grit on his own piece of land. Yeah, it's tough, but it's where I belong. The work is hard, but the roots run strong. Fix that plow, patch that gate. No room for lazy when you pull your weight. Truck bed full of fence posts and wire. Heart full of grit, eyes full of fire. I don't need much, just sky and space, a porch swing, a dog, and a woman's grace. Back roads and blisters.
Alrighty, we found the pipe. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. So now what we got to do is take this hole and bring it out right here. They bring it all the way out as far as we can go. That way the water has somewhere to go instead of just pooling in the bottom of that. All right, let's get to digging.
Earning every acre with sweat and toil. I built this dream with my two hands, a man in his grit on his own piece of land. Yeah, it's tough, but it's where I belong. The work is hard, but the roots run strong. Through cold, through rain, I never fold. This life ain't fancy, but it's solid gold. Every scar's a story, every acre. This kind of freedom's never just learned. roads and blisters, blood in the soil, earning every acre with sweat and toil. Built this dream with my two hands, a man in his grip on his own piece of land. Yeah, it's tough, but it's where I belong. The work is hard, but the roots run strong. Yeah, the roots run strong. Just a man in the land, right where I belong.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna show you a better view of that outlet right there. Now you can see it. I cut away the tapes, now you can actually see the white, and the water should drain down into here if everything's working correctly. Hopefully this is enough. If not, then I'll just keep digging. I don't want to, but we're gonna go ahead and start with the closest bathroom. That's the vanity, toilet, and shower. And are these glued on? These are glued on. Is this one glued on? Glued on. Is this one glued on? Glued on. Alright, I gotta get something. I think I need a new blade. Alright, so we got water all the way down there. So that looks good. So at least our bathroom's working. What else do we need? Job done. Roll credits. Anyways, I still got to do, I'm going to go ahead and do that one, and one of those. I got to figure out which one is the furthest. I think it's the air vent. We'll go through the air vent. The one with the tape on it. I don't know if you can see any of that. That one over there. So that one, and that one. All right. Let's fill our bucket back up. Move you guys over there and find out if everything's gonna work just fine. So I went ahead and cut off all of the tops that needed to be cut off. That I need a new blade, and that was taking forever. Let's go find out if it worked. Alrighty, so all of them tested just fine. Like I just said, I only did one line out of each section. Like each bathroom has, like, I don't know, 3 lines going to it. I did one of 3 out of the bathrooms, and then I did the only laundry room and the only kitchen, and they all tested just fine. So water's flowing through them. They look relatively even on the outflow, so I'm guessing it'll work. If he wants me to go back in and do the toilets and do the shower, do every single one, I guess it's fine, but I think it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up here, either go get some caps or tape. Actually, I'm probably just gonna tape them up until I can get some caps. I'm not gonna try to leave the house. We got a lot of milk pickups today, but I'm gonna go ahead and let Mr. Parker know that that's good to go, as from what I can see, but I'm not a plumber, so I don't know. So all right, let's clean up. Alrighty, so I just got done texting Mr. Parker about the plumbing. I sent him the videos and showing how the outflow is, how well it's flowing out. Yeah, there we go. So how well everything is flowing, and he's happy with it. So that means I'm happy with it, and more importantly, Jamie will be happy, because Jamie's really stressing over this build. She's really worried about, well, everything. I think it's just a combination of this house and well, honestly, her surgeries that are coming up, which did get rescheduled, but I don't know exactly when the date is, but it's coming up, And I don't know what to say about that. I mean, she's a mess. So I'm trying to take care of all this stuff that I possibly can to take off of her plate. That way she can just focus on like the surgeries and stuff like that. But you know how she is. Taking it off of her plate, you might get stabbed with a fork. Anyways, I got stuff to do. Let's go ahead and knock out the next thing on my list, which is, where is my list? It's inside. Hopefully we got some light in there. I thought it was inside. If I don't have a list, does that mean I'm done for the day? Nope, there it is. I see it. All right. That's an easy one. I got to put air in the tires for the milk cart. It's cold and it seems like everything just kind of deflated, to include her truck tires this morning. And had to put some air in that before she went to the market, which is the last market of the season, with the exception of like holiday markets and stuff. I don't understand how that works, but anyways, let's go ahead and put some air in that tire and then we can move on to the big project for the day. All right, so I filled those up with air, and it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. It's like the air didn't want to go through it. Maybe the cords are in there too tight or something. I don't know, but I got air in them now. Well, that took a little bit longer than I would have liked. So that's done, and I think I'm going to go ahead and go get something to eat real quick, and then get started on the other thing. Oh wait, got a text. Is that the boss? Oh no, it's the local high school. So something really cool is we've got 4 students and 1 teacher. They've been studying for their amateur radio license and they're getting ready to test, I believe, within a week. If they do, that'll be awesome. I mean, I think it's great. I'm into amateur radio, and I think everybody should just go get that first license, dip your toe in there, and see if you like it. If not, then you're not really out much. But they'll be testing probably in a week, and I need to stop because the dogs are barking. All right, so they're going to be testing in a week. I'm going to be one of the graders for their test, and until then, they could do actually like transmitting stuff. They're actually doing stuff right now. They're using SDRs and figuring out. In fact, they actually tracked a weather balloon today. And they're also working on other things that's amateur related. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go get something to eat and get back to this. All right, so I finished eating. And we're doing something with the tractor. Looks like my camera holder thingy is starting to bust. Well, anyways, remember back when we were doing hay and I noticed that there was a leak from the filter? Right in there, it was just dripping. It's a slow leak, but still. Today we're finally going to address it. So, I was watching some stuff on YouTube. And I'm going to give it a shot because I really don't want to lose a lot of hydraulic fluid while I'm changing out this filter. And hopefully it works for me. But if not, we need to go ahead and put some cardboard down and a drip pan down. And hopefully that's all we need. All right, let's get to it. All right, so I know everybody knows how to change a filter. But what I'm going to do is use this. A shop vac hooked up to that's the inlet for the hydraulic fluid, and it's supposed to keep it inside the main reservoir, and that way it's not all dumping out when you undo the filter, because there's nothing wrong with the the hydraulic fluid, nothing wrong with it at all. I just got to replace that. I think what it is the seal on that filter. So let's give this a shot and hopefully it works for me. Alrighty, I think I got everything I need. I got rags, a wrench to remove that filter because it's on there tight, a new filter, and more hydraulic fluid. Now the big problem I see now is, where am I going to put you? Let's see. Let's try to find you a spot. All right, so she broke free. Let's go ahead and turn on the vacuum and hope for the best. Alrighty, yeah, I had to take the head off of this. Well, it's back on. I'm going to go ahead and check the fluid levels, but first, I got to help the boss. She's home from the market. Well, let's go say hi to the boss. The boss says hello. Anyways, let's go ahead and unload this truck and get back to that tractor. Alright, done with that. Let's get back to this tractor. Leave that open. Almost broke my toolbox. Oh, almost broke my toolbox again. Alrighty. Well, I don't see any drips, but that doesn't mean anything. We got to turn her on and check the fluid levels, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe all that down. But I'm actually quite surprised. I'm really happy with it. That worked out very well. Alright, so let me do a little bit more cleaning up in here. And very little splashed into there, so that's even cool. That's really cool. And then I've got about that much full, no, about there, of hydraulic fluid that I'm actually gonna, I don't know, I might just go dump that into a can. It hasn't gone through the filter yet, or maybe it has, I don't know. I don't know how it cycles through. So, yep. Let's go ahead and wipe that down. Get rid of that stuff. Clean that out. Add some more hydraulic fluid. And call this one done. You know what? I totally forgot to show you the inside of the shop vac. That way you can see if it actually went in and sucked all the hydraulic fluid out. Let's pop this bad boy open. Come on. There. And she's dry. Which is good. Because I honestly didn't know if it was going to work or not. I mean, I thought about it too. Like, man, that would be horrible. It'd be horrible if it sucked all the hydraulic fluid out and then it ruined my my shop vac. But I prepared for that too, because I got to do it. You know, it's a little guy. It was cheap, but I guaranteed. Oh well, I wouldn't say I'm guaranteed. At least I'll find the filters for it, unlike the other one where we bought it off of Amazon and then the recommended filters for it never fit, and then you try to find the filters for it and I couldn't find them. So that's why we're actually swapping over to this other cheapo. Hopefully that one works for a while. All right, let's go ahead and take all that apart and check the fluid level and add some fluid level in it, or add some fluid to it and start her up and see if we got a leak. Alrighty. So it's been running for a little bit. I don't have any leaks down there. Still dry. So hopefully I got it. I'm gonna go ahead and check the fluid level one more time and fill it up if need be. If not, then I'm gonna go park her. Alrighty, let's go ahead and check what else I got on the list. And that was it. So plumbing done, tractor done, milk cart done. I think I'm going to be done for the day. And it's early. It's only 13:45. Now what am I going to do? Nothing. I'm going to go inside and hang out with the wife. So I'll go ahead and do this closeout. How does she do that? Said, I don't know, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and see you next time. Bye. Yeah, something like that. If that didn't work out, she'll just do it again.
Good enough.